the last time I think really got my attention a little bit is I got stabbed in the back, and I didn't know what happened, and I woke up in intensive care. And they had all these machines on me, this thing around my neck and stuff. And I was like, I couldn't move, but I could see out the corner of my eye that my dad was there. And he was drunk, but he was there. And I was like, what happened? What am I in? What's going on? And the doctor said, Miss Greenlee, you had just been stabbed, and it had just missed 3 inches of your lungs, and you'd have been dead. So it was like, oh my God. Out of all the things that I have went through, I guess I just didn't never get that close to brushing toward death. And I was even just being told that anyway. I'm pretty sure I didn't been that close. I just didn't realize it, or it hadn't been told to me, like, it's best to strap down with all this stuff hooked up to you. Well, when I got out, it was like, I don't want to die. I don't really want to die like this. I just don't. How can I change? So what really made me, I think, get the help that I needed is a friend of mine that was out in the streets with us. My mom was one of those 13 women that was following my brother. She left off the branch and went and got herself clean. And she came back to the women like me that was still out there just to show us it could be done. And she entered this program called the Magdalene House. And that's how I decided to start saying, I want to at least get like her. Not only smiling again, but had a little meat on the bones, I'm weighing about 84 pounds, 5 even. You can imagine, I was just a skeleton with a slab of meat thrown across. That's what my mom used to say all the time. And that's what I look like. But I know in 2002 or 3, it was a guy I had met, and he allowed his property to be turned over into a recovery facility. And he had in his heart, and didn't even know me, but he saw the struggle I was having. And what I mean by the struggle, that means no one would give me a chance or opportunity to believe that I could do something different if you let me, because my background spoke for itself, and I don't really blame them. Look what I've shown them for 10, 15 years. But anyway, his name was Cecil Ward. He turned his property over of 3, 4 houses that he already had, and let me talk him into flipping his paperwork over and changing his house until it was rental rooms for drugs and prostitutes. So it's like, you got to change all of this, and I can show you how. And I can show you how to help people and still make your money. But you got to change the name of it. And he let me talk him into it. Even though, yes, he did like me, we was dating, but he still gave me a chance. In 2001 or 2000, he flipped it over, named it Fallen Angels Recovery House. And he let me come in there. And I came in there and bought some peoples in there. And now keep in mind now, I'm still at the Magdalene House program. I ain't come out of Magdalene House until 2003. But this is a man that gave me a chance because of all the doors that were slammed in my face. So that really took me from all of Timmy to all of Clemmie. That made me start peeling the layers, because I still had opportunity to manipulate this man. This man owned the whole block. This man's bank account didn't stop. But I finally realized that somebody gave me an opportunity. Somebody gave me a chance, Clemmie. You sit here and you ask for it, and you told God on that bed in that intensive care that if you do this one more time, if you help me one more time, I promise you, I won't look back. And then that's when I came out of Magdalene, after he done let me do this. And I couldn't point that way because Josie was involved with that with me at the same time. That's why I was so shocked when she walked in. But this is I got to say, this is the turning point that really made me realize that I'm ready to do something for somebody. I done saw enough. I done been through enough. I done experienced enough. And I've corrupted enough. Not only enough people, I done corrupted my own son. Like I said, I buried my son December 8, 2003. He didn't even have the opportunity to he saw me for that year be clean. But he saw me a whole lot of time be clean. And before that year is up, I'm right back to the whole stroll. I'm right back to the crack house. So he know in his spirit. But he seen something different though in me this time that he saw me. He knew then in my eyes, he could tell that it was something totally different. I peeled some layers. I'm finna go make something happen. I'm finna go make some changes.
When's the first time that you felt that everything was different? When's that first time you felt you were back to Clemmie?
Oh, I think I must have to say I came out of, it had to be Fallen Angels. It had to be. Because for one thing, I had women's and men's, because it was co-op, you know, different room. I had these people sitting in front of me asking me questions. I had these people coming to me at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning time asking me for advice. I had people coming to me crying and me telling me their secrets. I had people in my palm of my hand that was trusting me. They just, maybe you know who I am? Honey, you know who you're talking to? Miss Clemmie.